Relationships. Why do people yearn so desperately for a partner to love? Is it for a sense of belonging? A way to brag to friends and colleagues? Maybe they're searching for someone that can help them find meaning in life. Maybe they just want to love, connect, and have a meaningful, successful relationship. Or are they searching because they're just lonely, hopeless, begging to be set free from their ever-increasing feelings of emptiness and dread? Majority of people sacrifice everything in the hopes of finding the perfect partner. They even often sacrifice their own well-being to match that specific person they are searching. But when they do connect, things go smoothly. They have a good connection, spend quality time. But as they get to know each other, they notice something weird. It feels as if things are still the same. They realize how their partners, even after months, never fix the inner problems they have with themselves. No matter how beautiful they look, how funny and interesting they are, they can never fix this sense of emptiness and dread that reside within them. They began searching again, left and right, partner to partner, even dating several at once. They cheat, they lie, they have intercourse with multiple different people, but it never seems to satisfy or cure their sadness and emptiness. They start to think, why do I feel like this? Why do I do these things? What is wrong with me? That's when they realize, deep down, it wasn't the lack of validation that they get from their partners. It wasn't their character or personality that didn't match. It's the feeling of how much they hated themselves, true and true, to the point of changing things about themselves that are never their own. Deep down, they want their true selves to be out there, to be free, to connect, and to love. But more often than not, they start accusing themselves as being uninteresting to other people, thinking that they're never enough, and that their true self is the source of all the problems they have. It may have been in these situations before. Some has it worse than others. But one thing is for certain. There are things in yourself that you would like to change, but these changes are often made to appease to the other party, not yourself. Because you may think yourself as a source of people's way to act negatively in front of you. Therefore, you abandon and abhor to the fact that your true self can be loved by people, and you end up pretending to be someone else in the process. Self-love is a popular topic many have discussed. It is a crucial part in improving you not only as a person, but also how you act to family, friendships, and relationships. It is a journey and a way for you to know yourself a little better, and to cherish the neat things you do that make yourself feel good. It creates a positive vibe within yourself, a vibe that will keep on empowering you to do productive things and maintain good relationships to the people you love. However, many people often pass the opportunity to get to know themselves and chase for superficial things such as looks. And the most common mistake young couples do when they start building their relationships is they lack the ability to compromise with one another. And this is shockingly the root cause of many failures in relationships. To be frank, they often demand too much of their partner, leading to arguments, fights, and eventually lead to a breakup. What do you mean demands, you ask? They will often demand of their partner in an argument of compromise. Take for example, why can't you understand me? While this question alone can lead to many different circumstances, there is one very possible cause as to why they demand understanding. It's that they cannot understand themselves quite enough. Without knowing oneself, you won't be able to set boundaries, leading to a confusion and frustration when it comes to terms with your own partner. Try to take a deep look into yourself. Start acknowledging the inner conflicts you have. and have a talk with your partner about your needs and wants so you can have a healthy start in your relationship. There is another crucial thing when it comes to self-love, which is understanding that taking care of yourself from the outside isn't the only thing that will make you happy, but taking care of the mind within is also significant to one's love for self. Think of it as a mutual benefit for you and your future partner. People often forget that taking care of your own mind is a surefire way to get your relationship going the right way. Because without a level-headed way of thinking, you will end up fighting against your own partner over minor inconveniences. Journaling, building healthy habits, and reflecting back to yourself are simple things that is often forgotten. In this fast-paced society, people tend to busy themselves with insurmountable amounts of work. But in reality, having equal amounts of time for yourself is also beneficial to growth and improvement. After you get to know yourself better and you start to take care of your mind, things start to come back stronger than ever. Now, we've talked about a bit about self-reflection, knowing yourself and your mistakes. But there is still one part of yourself you're still afraid. Your fabricated self. But to be completely honest, all the things that have been said was things for you to prepare for this. To truly connect with oneself is to face your own distorted self. All of your past mistakes are still there in your mind. All of your worst fears, self-doubts, and past responsibilities you could not carry out. All lies deep within your psyche. And this is the only obstacle left to loving yourself truly. Now, it might not be the easiest thing to do, because we, as human beings, are bound to make mistakes on a daily basis. And that is exactly the reason why you should face it, own up to it, and embrace it. You are your own person, and you shouldn't stand by and keep these past mistakes from ruining your mind all over again. Grow. No matter how much it hurts, you own your mind. You are the only one that has control over it. Let's end this video on a positive note. Without loving yourself, you won't be able to love someone else. Without self-love, there would not be a thing called loving each other. Sit back, relax, you can do this. As long as you stay tough and make it through, you'll be able to find a partner that's willing to go with you and love your true self.